Okay, so the gym is going to be closed for another week or maybe a little bit longer. I guess they got a little bit of water in there. So, I'm going on a bonus walk today to get a little exercise. I tell you, between the stress and the lack of exercise over the last week, I've gained 5 pounds. Probably just water weight, I hope. Kind of interesting in a depressing and irritating kind of way. Hopefully I'll get it back off again. But we're going to walk out here to the trail, take a look at the gully, because when I first took a look at it for this video, started doing these videos, the water had already come up some. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on actually a normal day when we haven't had rain. Alright, so we're coming up on it now. We're walking down the sidewalk that led to the gully, and I'll tell you, we are coming up to the high water point in a minute. This tree you see to the left of the screen is about as high as it came up whenever I came out here. I think it may have come up higher. And as yesterday, I was able to get down to the what I would call the first loop that spirals into the bridge area. But you can see now that where we were standing yesterday is under 2 feet of water. Yeah, this is probably as high as I've seen it. I'm sure it's been this high before, because I've gone on walks and seen the debris up pretty high. I got word that it came up higher, but that's the highest I see now. We will be walking in water right now, had we come down at the peak. And the very first day that I came out, we were able to get down to around this area here. Let's keep going, Sandy, don't stop yet. We came right and we stood right about here. And we're looking over at everything like this. Remember, there was 4 loops, or I called them loops, from here down this morning, and we were standing right about where I'm aiming the camera right now. And you can see the water is way over that trail, and right there you'll see that sign was under part of the water in one of the shots. Yeah, oh yeah, it's up about 10 inches, because I could see the base of that sign before. We'll go back and look at those. Oh, okay. Come on, girl. And now you see all this was underwater. Everything was underwater here. And here's the thing that's a little bit bad. Those kids that were having fun were actually in kind of a bit of danger. Okay, so they flowed right over this, and those little pipes sticking up were barely out of the water, so they almost got entangled in those. Just go to the center. Just go to the center now. You're okay now. Just go to the center. You made it.
How you going, bro? Watch out for the what? I found the car. Not a good idea. You good? Go up. We're good. How you find your way up? No, but I found a calm spot. You found a stopping spot? Yeah. Okay, I'm coming. Everybody go to Tyler.
Is this safe?
Go.
You're good. You're good now. You just passed the bridge. But this is what the water level normally looks like. So this is all underwater. Right now, if I was standing here, I would have been up to above my waist. I would have been up to my chest in water. Yeah, all this was underwater. Alright, so basically things are getting back to sort of normal, not quite normal. A lot of places are still hard to get to. Roads are still closed, underwater. Grocery stores don't have a full complement of food, but they've got plenty. Just can't get everything you want. And people are still getting their houses cleared out. People are still trying to get get FEMA assistance and insurance and all this kind of stuff, and people are still in shelters. And it's good to see that, I mean, even though we have some folks out there that have looted, but they've been small, isolated pockets of that compared to the huge outpouring of help. Over here at the shelter at the Legion Hall, they've set up with a medical center, they've got a distribution center. It's all set up now. They've got tents for the people who are staying there, so they have some privacy. Just really set a whole thing up really nice, and have entertainers coming out now to help lift their spirits, because they need that too. They need to know that someone cares and cares about them. I mean, they got saved out of the floodwaters, and they're in a place, but having someone that'll take their time to show they care, I think that means a lot. It would mean a lot to me. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here soon because the mosquitoes have shown up, and my normal repelling ways, which repel mosquitoes and some people, aren't effective now. There are too many mosquitoes out here. They're too aggressive. Don't know how long it'll take before we get back to a real normal. I don't know. Eventually. I just hope that the compassion and the desire to help others and put aside your own, I would say some of your own trivial things. I hope that continues. I hope that doesn't fade away. As people go back to their work and having to make a living and get back into the grind, I hope they remember to be compassionate. I hope I do. I've got a lot of video and photos to help remind me. If I ever start to complain about something, I hope I will look at those and remember. I got it pretty darn good. Isn't that what you think, Sandy? Got it pretty darn good, huh? I think so. All right.